Yo, hey, here we are back again. Back again. Sicky Nicks, Johnny, Matty Ice, and Big T. We're going to conclude our epic 80s slash 90s movie
70s
playoff. Right now, it's 3 versus 3 wins, losses, and 3 ties. Big T, give me some work.
All right, guys. So this is the finale. Last time we had a two-hour episode. As you know, what Nick said, we was a little drunk. So we're 3-3. So it's 3 up right now. I'm Johnny and Nick. They have a mulligan and they have a switch. Natty Ice and Big T, we have a switch now. Just in case of a tiebreaker, if it's a tie, we will go back to the candies for the tiebreaker. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Meaning we win.
That means, it's an automatic win anyway. So
my world. I got you, partner. My world.
So without further ado, let's get this shit popping.
Let's get it popping. Matt, what's the first one?
Matchup number 1. Fighting out of the blue corner. We have Monster Squad. Fighting out of the red corner, the Goonies.
Who's the blue corner?
Them.
Yeah, we're the blue corner. I should
We
have choreographed that with John's attire.
Yeah, we got Goonies. Yeah,
that's on me. That's on me.
we got Goonies.
All right, where are we at?
Y'all won the last one, so y'all go next. Y'all go.
Oh,
yeah, y'all won the last one.
Squad versus Goonies. You want us to go first?
No,
wait, who won the last? Who won the last one for real though?
We didn't.
Yeah, you guys got.
I think y'all guys won the last one.
All right then.
We won Tombstone. Yeah.
Johnny, go for it.
Hey, you guys. All right. Anyway, Goonies, a historic tale here of young friends trying to save their neighborhood, their family's houses, the Goondocks, as they're referred to. You know, with some, it goes right into it. Like again, it's an '80s tale, but also of like stuff that I think we've all been through in our lives, right? You have the bully, the rich guy, and that stupid fucking Corvette, right? That the girl wants to go with him, but this the poor fucking Josh Brolin character does not like she doesn't want him until she realizes it. They're out there. We're talking pirates, criminals. This is an amazing movie, historic. I don't have to say anything more. You got Sloth. What are we doing here? The Fratellis. Game's over. This is Goonies all day against Monster Squad. And I love Monster Squad, but this is Goonies all day. I think it's a slam dunk, but go ahead.
I'm going to lead this off because I've seen the movie once, and it was probably 10 years ago as far as Monster Squad is concerned. So I'm going to go ahead and say this. The villains in the Goonies, old woman or 2 moron sons? The villains in a Monster Squad, Dracula, the Wolfman, Gillman. Case closed.
Bro,
Oh,
you got
man.
something to say, Nick?
Oh, I mean, now it's my turn, I guess.
Yes, it's your turn.
You got to get off the floor first.
Oh!
Woo! Hey, hold on a second. Can we talk about influential actors? Josh Brolin, Corey Feldman, all these other motherfuckers. Is there one movie about little kids in the fucking 90s or 80s that is more influential than the Goonies?
Yes, but we'll get to it later.
You can shut up.
Matt, you son of a bitch.
My turn. Is there one? What is more influential than the fucking Goonies? Does anyone know a single character from Monster Squad?
Goonies never say die.
There's 0 people that have ever watched Monster Squad, including me. I've never seen it. The Goonies are the greatest little kids action movie of all time. And that is all we have to say about that. Listen, if anyone has anything to talk about pirate treasure, it's because of the Goonies. The Goonies house in New Jersey is it's one of the most visited national monuments in the entire country, to the point where the current owners, have made people stay 25 feet away from the house. This is a true story. That's true. You can go to Jersey right now and go to that house, and you're not allowed to go in it because they're so fucking annoyed. What's Monster Squad? No one even knows what Monster Squad is. That ain't shit. There's no chunk. There's no t-shirts about Monster Squad. There's no I should have worn my fucking Goonie shirt. There's no truffle shuffle with Monster Squad. Get the fuck out of here. You guys are trying. Listen, I got all these asshole kids in this yard, and I'm sure they're fucking dropping into my audio. There's no truffle shuffle in Monster Squad.
How you get upset and talk shit about those kids? Those kids behind you might be the Goonies.
Yeah, they might be the Goonies, and that makes my point even better, because they're not the Monster Squad, are they, T?
They're clearly not the Goonies because they're still relevant.
Who's the Monster Squad? Name one person in the Monster Squad that's relevant. Game, set, match. Y'all fucked up.
Name somebody who's relevant
in the Monster Squad.
I can tell you right now.
Oh, no, you can't.
The characters. Dracula, still relevant. Frankenstein, still relevant. Wolfman, still relevant.
I didn't say the enemies. I said the characters.
An enemy is a character.
You're fucking up, like not actors.
Those are characters, sir. Those are characters.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go now? Please let me go. Please.
I would like to ask you then, where can we go to see Dracula's castle? Where can we go to see
Transylvania?
You can't. No, you're lying. You're full of stuff.
No, sir. It's not.
No, it's Big T's turn. We discuss afterwards. It's Big T's turn.
You want to go to Seattle? You can look at the Goonies fucking house.
Oh my god. Oh my god, these guys are funny. So basically, the Monster Squad were a couple of preteens. They had a group of guys and girls that idolized old monsters from like 60s and 70s and stuff like that. Whatever time period it was. They believed that it was real, but nobody in the town believed it was real. Hash the same thing with the Goonie shit. All right, so Monster Squad basically were the kids who believed in monsters and how to beat them and everything. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so you have the creature from the Black Lagoon. You have the creature from the Black Lagoon, the Wolfman, the Mummy, Frankenstein, and Dracula, all in one that end up coming to the town to take over the town. But come to find out that everybody was evil except Frankenstein. Frankenstein was helping the kids. Therefore, Frankenstein was the actor. If y'all remember, if any of y'all remember the movie The Last Action Hero, remember that movie? Anybody remember Last Action Hero?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So the guy who played the axe dude with the yellow raincoat, the crazy one.
It comes down off of the top balcony. I know who he is. Yeah.
That is the guy who played Frankenstein in the Monster Squad. Okay.
So you're not selling me not being better than Goonies, brother.
But hold on, I'm giving you all the stuff now. So now, when the monsters show up, the townspeople did not know how to defeat them because they did not know anything about that. So those kids knew about how to defeat certain monsters. So they helped the town defeat the monsters. So then the Goonies, what did they do? They just look for some dusty
They saved their town.
some dusty shillings for some dusty shillings up under the sewer that nobody knew that was there. And then after they got the little dusty shillings, they and the messed up Black Pearl, they end up that shit going out to sea and sinking again. So they did all that for nothing.
No, they saved the town.
From who?
The people that were trying to buy out the thing and turn it into a golf course.
They didn't save it from monsters.
Yeah, they did technically. Technically, the evil motherfuckers that were trying to turn their house and the entire neighborhood into a golf course. So those are monsters of different kind, sir.
So those weren't monsters.
Those are real life monsters.
Supernatural powers that could kill a whole town. The only thing you had was realtors that came and try to buy.
You can kill a whole town with their money.
Okay, money, you can build that, but you can't get lives back. Monsters killing people, you can't get their lives back. And then I want to go with this too. So
there's 100 movies about the fucking vampires and werewolves. There's 100 movies, but
not all of them together. Not all of them together, though.
Yeah, there are. Goonies was original as fuck, and it had a bunch of kids of all different demographics coming together.
Well, look, we talk about it after. Big T's not done with his
I'm sorry. Oh, my bad.
Break
my own rules.
It's all right. He can jump in like double dutch. You know what I'm saying? So check this out, right? You know, so like I said, a town full of monsters coming to destroy a town to kill a whole bunch of people, compared to some brokers and realtors trying to come in and take a town and turn it into a golf course. But like both of I give this to both of the movies. They're both like coming of age movies. I think that's what you call them. Because both movies got like some type of little kissing scene. But Goonies is okay, but Monster Squad is better. And then the most iconic thing in the Monster Squad, there was the two most iconic things when Dracula tried to suck the little girl's neck, and he was like, "Come here, you little bitch," and he did that, and then that was funny. And then you got the Wolfman kick him in the nards. Wolfman don't have nards.
There you go.
And then he kicked him in the nards, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Wolfman has nards." Then hold on, I want to say this too. So you remember y'all have to do the truffle shuffle, dude, the little fat guy.
Son of a bitch! I was waiting for you not to get to this. You bastard.
So it's just they got the same dude in there in the Monster Squad. It's
the name.
Yes, all of them. It's like everything about the Monster Squad and the Goonies are almost similar. They're almost similar, but the Monster Squad is way better because you got monsters instead of goddamn going brokers. Come on, Aaron.
No. All right. Now we're on. Everyone talks.
Yeah, now we got.
Yes.
So what do we all agree
That was
here?
free play.
Now it's free play.
So what do we agree with here? Who won?
Is
Well,
the
we have
debate
to talk
over
about
yet?
What's the better movie?
The Goonies.
What's the better movie?
The Goonies.
But if you remember, we're not judging on the better movie. We're judging on the better arguments.
I don't think Monster Squad's a better
Well,
movie. I've never heard of it.
Under a minute. That's why I did mine rapid. So I could fucking.
Mine lasted 15 seconds because that was
Right.
all I
That's
needed.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm sorry, mine lasted too long. I was trying to.
No, you're
That's
fine.
okay. So between you and Matt, it lasted 2 minutes.
Yep.
We're all good.
All right.
So now, as a collective, let's decide. Do you guys really think that Monster Squad is better than Goonies.
I really think so.
I actually love Monster Squad and I'm actually very disappointed that neither of you two have actually seen it. I love that movie. Like that's actually one of my movies from childhood that I love, but it ain't better than Goonies. Get the fuck out of here. Dude, Goonies is like my top 10 movies of all.
Tell us why. Final argument.
Why? I think, dude, you guys have all said it already. The way you're just trying to disparage the situation means that it's that fucking good. That's why you guys have to talk shit about this movie, even though you don't want to, trying to find fucking wrong things about it, which you know there aren't, you lying fucks. So it's like, that's how good a movie this is.
I think Goonies is better because,
and by the way,
original.
So we brought up Corey Feldman. You know who we didn't even bring up?
Cyndi Lauper.
Hold. Who's the main character as the son, Nick? Sean Astin. Rudy, fucking game over. Rudy, Lord of the Rings. Game over.
Yeah, but I think Goonies is 100% more influential than Monster Squad because most people haven't heard of Monster Squad. When you think an early 90s, late 80s movie about going on a treasure hunt, you're talking Goonies. It's Goonies. They don't have fucking action figures for Monster Squad.
As a fun treasure hunt movie, because again, don't give away our play later because we all know what's coming, and Maddie knows it. I see him talking about that.
They have 0 action figures for Monster Squad.
You're not stealing that from me.
You know what they have action figures for? Goonies. You know what they have Universal Studios fucking things going for? Goonies. Goonies is the greatest fucking young kid.
Don't take that adventure. You're fucking giving a quiver out of us.
Yeah, you're going too far with that one.
Look at the rest of our fucking stack. All right,
you're going too far.
We can't lose Goonies to Monster Squad. That doesn't.
I'm not saying we are, but you got to be careful with our arguments here.
I'm telling the truth.
It's going to hurt you later.
Just telling you.
When we get to the last,
it's going to be. Yeah, just trust me, brother.
This argument is going to come back to you.
I'm telling you that we won this, but don't just start throwing out that kind of shit.
Have we won it though, Johnny? Because he made a great point.
100. They did make great points. I put 100%. I think we won. So I'm going Goonies all the way. The argument for mine, like I said, I did it quick, but
what's that?
Exactly. If you have to ask, what's that? Fucking.
It looks like a Frankenstein action figure.
So what?
For what movie? For what movie?
And you're going to compare that to merch from Monsters or from fucking Goonies?
No, he's just pointing out that Nick said there weren't any in existence.
He said weren't nothing in existence.
No, he's just showing fucking the Universal Studios monsters.
No, that literally says Monster Squad on it.
Bro,
listen.
What'd you say right there?
Sure looks like Monster Squad to me.
Monster Squad. Guys,
you guys are gentlemen. You're proving our point here. You had to fucking Google one image to find that fucking thing. Google Goonies merch and let me know what comes up.
All right, I'm looking now.
What about Sloth? I think Sloth has. I think
but Sloth is iconic.
Hold on,
iconic. Sloth, give me that.
It's iconic. You just said it.
The Sloth action figure has sold more than any Monster Squad figure ever made.
Don't say that.
No, I'll say it. I'll say it like this. I'm not talking about Frankenstein.
Yeah, okay, there you go. The character,
werewolf, or all those characters, Universal characters, but they're not branded for the movie. They're not. No one gives a fuck about Monster Squad the movie. Everyone loves those Universal characters, the Universal monsters. That is a total thing.
Can I ask you guys? Oh, by the way,
A+ up there. So why would anybody care about the Goonies? You just said that people care about more about the daggone Universal monsters before of anything. So what was the whole movie of the Monster Squad about?
It was all.
Can I tell you where you guys dropped the ball?
All about
on your argument.
The only reason Monster Squad
no mention of scary German guy.
Oh, shut up, man.
That's where you dropped the ball, Big T, because I love that movie. Scary German guy.
The only reason Monster Squad was popular is because they siphoned the fucking Universal monsters. If the Goonies fucking siphoned the fucking Universal monsters, then it wouldn't be an argument. But the Goonies did it all original. What's up?
So the scary German guy in the Monster Squad, you know who he was a descendant of, right?
You never mentioned it during your
I'm just
argument,
saying,
sir.
do you know-
And he's
do
a
you
very
know-
popular person in the movie, and why? Why is he popular? Why?
Because
He's
he
a
was
very
a
important
descendant-
person in the movie.
Let me guess.
He was a
Dr. Jekyll or
descendant.
Mr. Hyde?
No, he was a descendant of Val Helsing. Val Helsing.
Van Helsing.
Van Helsing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so what? So what? The Monster Squad
But
just
that
based-
wasn't mentioned during you guys' argument.
I didn't mention that. I should have.
It don't matter. Because the Monster Squad is just taking the same thing that the fucking any vampire movie in the last fucking 40 years did, and they're taking Van Helsing, or they're taking Dracula. They're just
I wouldn't go that far. Again, dude, I'm not arguing for the other side, but I love this movie. But I think argument-wise, I feel you gentlemen might have dropped the ball. I had an easy one with Goonies. So, like, I feel Goonies is the win. But
I'm still going with Monster Squad.
well, it all comes down to Matt O'Connell.
Agree, disagree.
I'm going simply on the fact that I've seen Monster Squad once. I'm going to give it to the Goonies.
next.
That was a great argument, though.
Oh, dude, you nailed it, Big T.
That was nice.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Dude, Big T, I think we all almost went with.
I'm like, he might be convincing me.
He convinced me. I was almost gonna go for it. I was just trying to get like.
I think my argument was pretty succinct.
No, it was. No, you.
Fuck. You're really good at that.
All right, so here we go. Here, this one's gonna get interesting.
There you go. What is it? What's
A
next?
Nightmare on Elm Street 3 versus Friday the 13th, Part 3.
All right. So, Matt, I'm
Yes,
not
sir.
going to lie to you.
Yep.
I vaguely remember
And
part
we are
three.
moving off of this.
I vaguely remember Friday the 13th Part 3. I know I remember most of Nightmare on Elm Street 3. I didn't.
I'm right there with you. I remember Nightmare on Elm Street 3. I do not know what happens in Friday the 13th Part 3. So they could be arguing for an entirely different movie in the series, and we wouldn't have any idea.
Nope. I wouldn't lie to you about that.
Because I vaguely remember. If you could tell me the plot on 3, like what was it? Like who was the main character? I know Jason, but I'm like I don't know who. Like what was the whole?
You got Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
Yeah, I know, but
You
I
got Dream Child.
I know about mostly about Nightmare on Elm Street 3, but I don't know the plot thing about Friday the 13th 3. Is that the one when
Whoa, how we getting into this before we start our?
No, I just want to know because I need to know. I could remember most of the movie. Is Part 3 about the mother? Is that the mother one? Or that was
No, the mother was the first one.
okay. So
Oh, you guys might want to just bow out of this one because me and Nick are coming with heat.
I wish I knew about that. I don't. I don't. I ain't gonna have because I don't think I'm arguing about my movie, so I didn't know that
Now,
one.
you guys remember, you guys do have a mulligan.
I don't know. Is this the right place to use it, T?
I'm just reminding you guys.
Not after that.
I'm just taking a look at what we got left. I think we're pretty solid going forward.
Right. And I, like I said, I'm a liar, and that's the truth. But maybe
So-
maybe I don't switch out Halloween for Shawshank.
So honestly, T, if we don't use it here, I don't think we're going to use it at all.
So Nick, they might be mulliganing us on because they haven't seen. Well, they don't remember
Oh yeah.
Friday 3rd. And I said, I straight up told them, I was like, you and I are coming with heat.
Well, here we
What
are.
do you think, T?
Your world, guys. We're living it.
It's
Yeah,
a toss-up.
we're gonna have to take that one, man, because and the next 3 we gonna run through those
Right,
three.
right. So,
Hey,
so
careful.
we have to
Hey,
split.
hey, just to remind you, Big T, we still have 2 of ours.
I
We have
know.
So,
I can wipe
so
both of
T, so T, if we switch, we need to make it something either the same franchise,
Yeah.
the same genre. So, I mean, technically, we could go to any horror movie that we want.
Hmm. In the
No,
80s
no,
and
those are the rules. Yeah.
So I know, like I said, I just don't know their movie because I
Right.
could our movie.
So let's go to something that you and I could win no matter what we go up against. I think that's the play.
But there has to be a connection.
Well, if it's a horror movie, we're
If
good.
it's a horror, it's got to be a
No,
horror.
you can't say Saw. It's got to be like 80s or 90s.
I like Matt's. You guys are looking.
Ooh, did I just fucking
Somebody's
camp?
shaking now.
Well, quite frankly, if we picked Saw, we would lose anyway by sheer stupidity.
What's that? Saw wasn't 2004. That's not our 80s, 90s.
No, I realize that.
You missed that, Nick.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
it?
You missed what he said.
Yeah, grab a notebook.
So some of these guys, dude, these guys are coming in confident, but not so much anymore.
Oh, the last 3? Oh, I'm stupid confident on them ones, man.
Yeah, those
Well,
last
remember-
3 are hard hitters.
But remember, we still have our ability to get rid of all that shit.
Yeah, you can, but you see, you a New York dude, yo, and you arrogant as fuck. So you're gonna try to go for the shit anyway. So you go.
Big T's learned about me pretty quick.
I already know now because like I said, I dealt with New York guys before, man. I can see your arrogance already. Like, I'm gonna win this motherfucker. So I already know that you're not gonna use them. You say, oh yeah, we got 2. You're not gonna use them. You're gonna argue it out. I'm telling you.
All right, so let's go based off that. Let's say they're going to stick with their movie.
Yeah.
What do we go with? Do we go with the original Nightmare on Elm Street?
We might have to go for the original. You want the original or number 2? Because
I don't think number 2 is very good.
Okay. Because I just remember it was a big actor in number 2.
Yeah, I just don't think it's very good. It took chances and it
We're
missed.
keeping 3, Nick, and you know what?
All right. Well, let's go with 1.
All right, T, lead off with. Well, they lead off.
That's your play?
Yes,
Just
that's
go.
our play.
Go.
Lock it in. Lock it in.
We're going with Nightmare on Elm Street 1.
So you're done with everything, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
No more mothers. We have nothing else.
That's it. Lay it out there.
Oh my god!
All right, I'm gonna lead off with this one, Nick. Here. So there we were with Friday the 13th, Part 3. What do you got?
Oh, he got done bad.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So first of all, it was 3D in theaters in 1982. You have Jason unmasked the entire time. Mind you, does not have a mask on. It is the first appearance of the iconic hockey mask as he's murdering motherfuckers. Okay? First appearance of that iconic hockey mask. So on a budget of 2.2 million, grossed 36.7 worldwide. Hold. And what did it do? It removed E.T. from the number 1 movie slot. Second highest horror movie of 1982 behind Poltergeist. Kids out. I'm done. Next.
Okay.
Next.
Nick.
No, it's you guys' turn.
Hold on. Let Matt know what you just said.
I got to repeat that?
Yeah, because he wasn't here. Because it's important.
That's not my problem. All right, anyway, okay, yeah. So I said, motherfucker, I got to act this out again.
Just bullet
All right.
points.
Oh, the guy. All right, first time 3D in theaters. Okay, Jason unmasked the entire time. First time you see the iconic hockey mask. Jason 3. Okay. Gross 36.7 on a budget of 2.2. Okay. Removed E.T. from the number 1 position for 3 weeks. Second highest grossing horror movie of 1982 behind Poltergeist Kids out. Have at it.
So statistics are nice, but I mean, are you really?
That's cute.
We're debating movies here, not box office performance.
Are we though? Because last I checked, a couple of the past ones, that's what y'all roll with. So
Last I checked, Avatar is the #1 grossing movie of all time, and it fucking sucks.
agreed.
So why are we arguing box office figures? No, the one thing you see a scary movie.
My main point is for it, the first time you see that iconic hockey mask.
You see a scary movie, you go home and you have nightmares. That started with Nightmare on Elm Street. You weren't safe when you slept.
I was feeling pretty okay.
I wasn't. So
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
all right, ready? You ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Lay it
No,
out.
No, it's Nick's turn, right? No, Nick's
Oh
turn.
yeah, my bad.
Nick.
That's all you got, Matt?
That's all I need.
Oh, it's not the box office.
It's
not
like
the box office.
it's like Milton Berle in a dick measuring contest. You only pull out as much as you need to win.
What you guys did effectively by going from the best Nightmare on Elm Street movie to the first
We
is
didn't even have to change. Remember that, boys.
we didn't. They took themselves out of it because the first Nightmare on Elm Street, like he's gonna start spitting game about, was way better than the fucking one that we're dealing with. But what is more iconic? I'll tell you what. Nightmare or Jason #3. Boom. That's the first one with the mask. That's the first one that got a fucking Nintendo game. That's the first one that he had the mask on. That's the first one at Camp Crystal was all of a sudden a camp that no one would go to, where camps in New York would change their fucking name from Camp Crystal to Camp whatever the fuck. And you guys went and rewound yourselves. That's what we do here. To fucking Nightmare on Elm Street 1. Whatever. Get the fuck out of here. You have zero chance in this debate. Specifically because Freddy wasn't even that much of a fucking big deal until the third one. And now you're putting him in the first one. Oh, what? He killed Johnny Depp? Is that your argument? Is that your argument? Johnny Depp was getting his dick rode and he stuck his fucking. It ain't shit. Jason is one of, as long with Freddy, is one of the most iconic villains of all time, and the reason is Jason 3, what we're talking about. So feel free
Friday 13th.
to try to fucking compensate for your fuck up. Go ahead.
Hey, Matt, I want to say
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you going to Nightmare on Elm Street 1 because therefore Nightmare on Elm Street 1 was most scariest movie. Nightmare on Elm Street 3 was like kind of comical. Right? So
Give me that.
So during the time when Nightmare on Elm Street movies started coming out, the first one was more iconic because of the value of the scare. After that, it started getting comical. The first Nightmare on Elm Street was the most scariest because we never really saw Freddy's face until the end. So most of the time, you just knew that it was this scary guy who would go into people's dreams. And if you fall asleep, that you will die in your dreams. So there was a lot of people at the time, myself as a kid, I was scared to go to fucking sleep because I thought this motherfucker was going to kill me in the dream.
Remember that? Yeah.
could easily not go to fucking camp to get killed. I could easily not go to camp. Ma, I don't want to go to camp, but you going to camp. No, Ma, I don't want to go. I feel sick. You don't have to go to camp. But I'm scared to go to fucking sleep because the motherfucker gonna kill me in my dream. So you tell me what's the better movie, bro? You got a motherfucker that will kill you if you take a nap throughout the day, bro. You just take, look, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go eat my pizza and watch cartoons. Mom, I'm gonna take a nap. You sure you wanna take a nap? Yeah, bro. You go take a nap, and Freddie you see Freddie. You don't see Jason. Jason is a camp that you can prevent to not go to. That's the crazy part. I just don't understand how you not believe that Nightmare on Elm Street is not scary as fuck and not one of the most iconic movies. That is one of the best movies besides Jason. You can prevent Jason. You cannot prevent Freddy Krueger, bro. This man made a deal with devils to scare and kill motherfuckers in your dream world. That's all I got.
That was good. That was good.
He's the evil Sandman. How about that? How about put it that way?
No, that was good. So we got to go into the chat about who won there. That was actually really good. I actually admit I made a mistake by not mentioning that Freddy Krueger was a child molester, and that's why they set him on fire. That's why I fucked up. Like I can insult your movie, so that's where I fucked up on that one.
Right. Let's throw it to a vote. I got Nightmare on Elm Street.
I got Nightmare on Elm Street. I lost that one.
Nick's on mute.
Nick, you're on mute.
Sorry, my dog got fired up.
That's all right.
But if John's agreeing with y'all,
I have to no, because we're going by movies, but we're also going by arguments, and that was good. I did not, neither did you, but we did not bring up the fact that we can insult their movie and Freddy Krueger was a fucking child molester. So we missed the point on that one. So it was very passionate plea by them. We did have an iconic hockey mask, but Big T's thing, yeah, he's right. You can just don't go to the woods. You're good with Jason. You can't not fall asleep. I think that's got to go to them, dude.
Really,
dude, that was a great fucking argument, dude.
So where are we at now, Matt? You keep
being honest.
That's 4-4.
All right, what's the next one?
We are moving on to Iron Man versus Captain America.
I mean, all right. So I guess I'm sorry. I asked you what we were at, but I think hold on. I know I'm losing it because you guys already all voted, but I still feel like Jason getting his mask is more iconic.
Well, no, remember they moved it back to the first one though.
I understand.
Okay, go ahead.
But I'm still gonna go with Jason getting his mask and being the first 3D movie in the horror genre. I'm gonna still die on that hill, but I can't disagree with the crowd. I think you guys.
No, I would have gone with us, but Big T's argument was better than ours.
No, but you know what? And that's the whole point of them being able to switch it up.
Like 100%.
And I think it was a great reason to switch it. Yeah. And Nightmare on Elm Street 1 was still to this day why I will not watch a horror movie.
I was gonna say, if you want to bring that up, dude, you're like, dude, I'm holding it in my head. You're going, dude. You're like, well, are you scared to go to sleep? I'm like, yeah, motherfucker. For years, I expected a fucking glove to rip up through the middle of my fucking bed, dude.
No,
and listen, the other side. It's like, no,
like,
dude,
the whole point of this, and the whole point of this, back and forth we have is that at the end of the day, we talk about what we really think.
Yeah.
And dude, Nightmare on Elm Street was the most horrifying movie to me, other than Exorcist.
Hold on,
and like you said, if you're willing to die on that hill,
you got to be careful because
rest in peace, sir.
Sir, we have movies coming
Chalk
up.
one up for us. Let's move on.
Well, I'm doing that. I'm just the whole point of like when we get to this point where we talk about it
is being honest. Yeah.
Well, being honest, like Nightmare on Elm Street, my mom let me watch it at 5 years old, and my cousins had to cover their eyes during the naked scenes. And my mom was like, "No, you can watch it." And for the rest of my life, I will not watch a fucking horror movie. Ask Matt. He has free access to movies for fucking 20 years. I would never go watch a horror movie. So, you guys get that one.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that.
All right, 4-4.
What do we got? What's the next one?
Moving on.
There you go, big boy. You better be ready to go over there, kid. Better like that stick.
Iron Man versus Captain America.
Oh, this is a big one.
All right, Big T, I'll let you lead this one off.
Oh, what if we haven't decided to?
Okay. We'll give you a chance.
We have any chance we want. We can mulligan anything in this motherfucking series, right?
All right, here's your chance. Are you going to do something?
We can let them make their argument before we
No.
I can change this motherfucker to Avengers if I want to.
You do it now, or you forever hold your peace?
Nicholas, we died in this hill.
What's the decision?
Your world. This can become anything in the Marvel universe. This can become Avengers, anything if we want to. But you know what? We're not doing it. Fuck off and go ahead.
Okay, let's go.
There you go. That arrogant. Iron Man, first movie. One of the most iconic movies that started off with Robert Downey Jr. back on his career. Therefore, he played the iconic Tony Starks. The action scenes in this movie were awesome. The way that Tony Starks had built his first armor from scratch within the cave, just iconic. When he started building his other armors throughout the movie, iconic. Basically the storyline, great. The daggone special effects, a 10, and he also was it in that one? Hold on, I'm trying to remember. I believe so. I believe that the shield of Captain America was located in I think the first one. I believe the first one. It was a hint of the shield. But the movie by itself is one of the greatest movies, one of the greatest movies to start off the Marvel universe. I think it's one of the best movies. Like I said, it's iconic all the way through. You have a star-studded cast. Jeff Bridges. Scarlett. Was Scarlett? I think she was.
No, she was in 2.
She was in 2. Yeah, she was in 2. But I forgot his name. Happy was in there. Yep. Yeah, he was a director of that movie, correct?
He's a director of all.
Yes, okay. So they had a star-studded cast in there, man. So I thought it was pretty. Like I said, that movie by itself was iconic, and it was the best, one of the best of the beginnings of the Marvel universe. And that's all I gotta say, bro. That's all I got in my mind.
I got this first, partner. And I was teeing this up here for my boy over here because he's ready to go smoking that stick. Captain America, right? A person that wants, first of all, he wants to go fight Nazis. Literally, put that in your head. He literally wants to go over there and fight these people, right? I mean, that's amazing to begin with, okay? They tell him he's not able to do it. He's too weak. He's too this. He's been told that his entire life, right? Gets the super soldier serum. He's able to go do it, right? Then he becomes America's poster boy. But that's not enough for him. He wants to go do all this, puts it out of his way, does all this stuff, becomes the hero that we don't need, the one we deserve. He went over there, kicked the living shit out of the red skull. I'm dropping it here. Maddie, you're up.
Iron Man is the most complete Superman or superhero origin story there is. Pretty much any other superhero origin story you have, it's a 10-minute window between when they first get their powers to when they're a goddamn master. You actually see Tony struggle with it in this movie. He's crashing into his own cars. He's getting into fights with jets, and people are firing missiles at him. It's the most complete. It's not a magic, oh, I all of a sudden know how to master this stuff. It's an actual progression, starting with the Mach 1 armor that he builds to get out of a goddamn desert to what he's got towards the end of the film. And then you look at, Captain America, which I think is honestly the most boring of any of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. There is a solid 45 minutes where he's prancing around on stage. Not entertainment to me. It could be for you guys. I won't judge. I'll leave it at that.
Knock it out the box. Knock it out the box, man. Knock it out.
All right. Well,
Nick,
none of you made any good arguments. Listen, Iron Man was the first of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and yes, they decided, hey, we're going to take all the lower tier characters that we have rights to instead of the top tier characters like the X-Men, Spider-Man, and all these people, Fantastic Four that Fox owned. And I said, we're just gonna make a movie. Let's get a good director. Amen to Jon Favreau. And he honestly cast the perfect person as Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. Great. It was a great jumping off point. But it was not comic accurate, and there was no heart in it. But when you get to Captain America, you get Chris Evans, who by all levels of the imagination should not have been cast in a Marvel movie because he was already cast as Human Torch. So everyone was already against him. Then he comes in. They bring him in as little Steve Rogers. They use the greatest CGI at the time and shrunk him down to this little dude and turned him into this person that you follow. And you're like, listen, this guy,
inspiration.
He's inspirational, correct? And he's in World War II. And once they give him the serum, the fucking government doesn't even want to use him. But he's still a good person. He's jumping on grenades. He's going and doing all these fucking bullshit. He's doing the I'll punch Adolf, and he's doing all this the whatever. He's doing all the military bullshit shit. And then he turns into the real hero. Then he gets to the point where he's not going to listen to anyone. He's going to do what's right. And he goes in and he takes care of all these fucking Nazis. He saves his other people. And it continues. I think, and it's the most comic accurate of all of the origin stories in Marvel. Fight me on it. They even, to the point, put him in the original Captain America costume when he's on stage bullshitting. And then when he saves everyone, he fights Red Skull. His buddy gets thrown off the fucking train, all comic accurate. And Captain America literally has the best character arc throughout the next 10 years of any Marvel character. Captain America, the First Avenger, is the best Marvel movie before the next Captain America movie. And then that Captain America movie is the best Captain America, or is the best Marvel movie before the next Captain America movie, which is the Civil War. Now, there's no argument saying that, yeah, the first Iron Man started the whole process, but they one-up themselves when you have someone that's comic accurate, personality accurate, looks accurate, and keeps that tone throughout the entire tone of all the movies. And if we're just talking about the two movies, if we're just talking about Iron Man versus
correct
Captain America, Iron Man 1, he just fights fucking Obadiah Stane, who just happens to be like him. But in Captain America, he's fighting the Nazis. He sacrificed himself. Like it's such a better movie, and it lasts way longer than the first Iron Man. And I understand that a lot of people, Iron Man's the greatest hero, but that's a lot of fucking knuckleheads, and they don't understand that Captain America is the real heart and soul of the Marvel Universe.
Ooh.
So, my argument is that Captain America, the First Avenger, is as a whole, better movie than Iron Man, which is a beat by beat superhero movie in its essence.
All right. Are we finished arguing?
We gotta talk.
And now we can talk
I
about it.
wanted to say something. All right. Go ahead. Anybody can start. I just wanted to say something about the movie.
No, go ahead.
All right. Captain America, the first movie, was the shittiest movie I ever saw in my life.
What?
Captain America was the shittiest movie I ever saw in life. Captain America, Winter Soldier, fucking best movie. They should have made it like that. That was the best movie ever, bro.
We want to talk about that.
That's the best. That's why I said, are we done? Finished talking about it? Because I was letting you know Captain America 2 was the best Captain America movie ever, bro. That was the best movie ever. That was Captain America's best debut for me. The other one, I was like, yeah. But go ahead, let's argue about Iron Man. Because Iron Man
we can argue about it. Like, dude, I got one guy beating Nazis. You guys got one guy beating what?
Okay, so check this out. Ready? Here we go. So when we argued last time, when we argued last time about the fictitious thing about how the Goonies was fighting against the corporate America. So Jebediah was corporate America. They wanted to make more weapons, right?
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair play.
Okay. So it was the best move because they was fighting against corporate America that's trying to make more weapons to destroy everybody else. And he found a way to have energy without using a lot of power. That's the arc reactor. And Witchcaller wanted to turn into a weapon.
Right, but can we go back to that right there in the beginning though? If you look at both Captain America and Iron Man, Captain America, like, he's always wanted to be a good person. The other fella just wanted to be making money off of fucking weapons. He just happened to be nuked by his own shit.
But
that changed his mindset.
All right, so the reason for changing his mindset,
he just wanted to be a good guy all the time.
The reason why it changed his mindset because he thought he was just making weapons for the Americans.
Ignorance ain't bliss, bro.
Oh.
There's nothing in any of the Captain America movies where he's like, "Oh, I accidentally did this," and now like a million.
He's never left anybody behind. He's not that guy's ready to die on that hill.
But as far as the movies go, we're talking about the first two.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Anyway, in my opinion, I do think that Captain America is better, so just go, I guess.
Yeah, Iron Man is a better movie in my opinion.
Nicholas?
Oh, you already know. Like,
what are we going to
Captain America is a way better movie than Iron Man.
Okay.
So we're gonna
hold on before Big T gives his. Let me give it like give me 20 seconds. It's a better movie because it's more accurate to the comics. There's more emotion to it, and the ending. He sacrificed himself in the ending. It takes Iron Man fucking 4 movies to give a shit about himself. So as far as a narrative goes, I think Captain America is a better movie. But I already know you hate it, so whatever.
So, what are we gonna agree on? You know,
You know,
I'm already.
you can say we can split it. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to agree on this one.
All right. I hope someone's keeping track of this.
Maddie,
Yeah,
but we got a big fight coming up to us next, Nick.
What's the next one? So we split on that. That's a tie.
yes.
So what's the score, Maddie?
It's now 4-3 with 4 ties.
We got a big fight. We got a big fight here.
Yes. So you guys are currently leading.
Oh, we're leading?
Yes, you are.
They have.
Even though you won that one?
We didn't win that one. We tied.
Tied.
You guys won the Goonies. Yeah.
How do we tie it?
You guys both went with Iron Man, right?
No.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry. You guys both went with
Captain America.
Captain
No.
America. We both went with Iron Man.
Oh, okay.
That's a tie.
So Nick, we got a big one coming up here. We got these next two are going to be like a fist fight. And I hope you're ready.
So we only have 2 left, right?
Yes. So right
Yep.
now we are running with Shawshank Redemption versus the original Halloween.
Johnny, it's up to you. You wanna spank this? We're up by 1. Are you sure?
Yes, you are. I'm positive.
All right.
Nah, because we gotta win in the next one.
Well, we still have a 86, and we still have a Switch, and there's only 2 left. So
Your
we got
world,
a lot.
your world. I'm living in it.
All right,
It's
let's
gotta
hear.
be the same- It's got to be in the same genre.
All right. Well, so there's only 2 verses left.
Yep.
We're up by 1,
Yep.
and we
And
got.
I think I can own the last one.
All right. So this one, I think we should 86 this.
We're just not going to talk about it.
We could
That's-
talk about it, but I feel like Shawshank's
tremendous
better
movie.
than Halloween.
Yeah, no shit.
All right, so let's talk about it. But I think me and John both agree that this is going to be our.
Yeah, we're doing this, motherfucker.
Do you want to fight it? We can 86 at the end of it.
Well,
No, you can't. You decide right now.
What would be the point of fucking do it? Like talking.
John, do you really think we should? Do you really think we could beat Shawshank with the
No, I
original
don't.
Halloween?
No, I don't.
All right, then let's fucking 86 it.
Or we
You
can
and John
fucking
are
vote
really
it. We can switch this out.
You want to switch it? What do you got? You got something to switch it with?
They're both
Well,
fucking what Halloween? Like we can just reverse them, right?
No, you got to
Yeah,
switch it. No, they got Shawshank. You got to put another movie.
Yeah, you got to
Stephen
replace
King in there.
Yeah, any Stephen King movie. I mean, we could fight Green Mile. We could fight whatever you want.
Well, Johnny, I think we should 86.
Look at this guy fucking talking shit. I love it.
I love it too. I love it.
It's up to you, John. If you wanna switch out Halloween for something else, that's up to you.
Oh, Johnny.
Shawshank is one of the greatest movies of all time.
I'm
So,
fucking well aware what Shawshank Redemption is.
have you ever heard of this movie?
Shawshank.
It's with Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman.
Shank.
Fuck
We're-
it, we're fighting it.
We're up by 1.
I know where we are. Fuck
See,
it, we're fighting it.
Really?
See,
We
Jack.
got 2. We got both our things.
All right, then
Arrogant.
86. Oh, I am arrogant. You know that.
Right?
Like Morgan Freeman said, love titty sprinkles.
You do have that voice in you.
I'm leaving this to you, John. What do you want to do?
Good.
We were gonna actually. You know what? Fuck this. As I'm looking at this stupid shit, we will do a Steve. It's got to be a Stephen King movie. Look at Matt. I can't beat this movie. No,
It's hard.
but I'll fight. it.
Throw fucking anything you want. I don't even care about the genre. Throw Citizen fucking Kane. I don't give a shit.
Well, you'll lose with that.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
I think we should 86 it.
All right, good.
So that's
All right,
even. So now
That's right.
We're 4-3.
Because I can fucking win this next one.
You think you can win it? Oh yeah, we can win the last one. All right, so the last movie. John and Nick are up 4-3, right, Matt?
Yes, sir.
The last one. Breakfast Club versus Stand By Me.
Hold on, I
Now-
thought we tied. I thought that one right there since we won that
No,
one, right?
that doesn't count because you guys 86 us on the other.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, there's no score.
No score. Okay. All right. Let's go.
So both teams, this is the last one to go. You guys have Breakfast Club. We have Stand By Me. Both teams.
Can I say something real quick? Nigga, I know you drunk.
I'm always drunk.
No,
Everybody knows they're drunk.
you like slosh right now because you ain't say Breakfast Club. You said, yeah, we got Breakfast Club.
I'm just trying to give you guys an edge.
Go
We had
ahead.
the edge we had the edge when we hit record.
You were also down by 1, so shut the
Fuck out of here.
So both teams have the opportunity to switch out a movie right now. So
No, we're done.
if you want to switch a movie, switch it.
No,
we
we're done.
can't.
All of
We
ours
done.
are done.
We use ours. We're done. Just y'all. Y'all got one.
No, you got all right.
No, Nick, they use it.
No, we have none. We have none, bro. We use all ours.
So we're straight up doing Breakfast Club versus fucking Stand By Me.
Correct.
Motherfucking
Yep.
right, we are.
All right, start it off, somebody.
Yeah, you guys got the lead. You got the last win.
You're up,
I say
Johnny.
Nick starts out.
I'm
Want
up.
me to start?
No, Nick starts.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Oh, I don't know about this. All right, I'm starting out. Why is Stand By Me better? Oh, I don't know. Let's talk about the star-studded cast of the R.I.P. Mr. Phoenix. Let's talk about the coming-of-age tale of these guys finding a dead body on a train tracks. Let's talk about the overall the voiceover by the father from fucking what? Don't shake your head.
Richard Griffin.
I know it is. It's Bob Saget, the father of Full House. Like, this is one of the greatest coming of age tales, best movies ever made. And they got I don't know. I'm drunk, you're right.
Is that it?
You got Kiefer Sutherland acting like the big bad. Oh, whatever. All right, you go next, Matt. John's gonna kill this. I don't need you motherfuckers.
You just had to.
Went through about 4 minutes of just naming actors.
You haven't made a good comment since we started.
Okay. So they're both technically coming of age tales. One adolescence into teens and one teens into adulthood. If you take the Breakfast Club out of the picture, movies like 16 Candles,
Do that.
Superbad, all that, those movies don't exist anymore. This set the standard of an entire genre of films, not to mention John Huston's basically entire catalog outside of, a few other movies.
You mean John Hughes?
Yes. I confused him with Angelica Houston because
Are you drunk
Adam's
too?
family. Not as much as you, no.
Yeah. Who was the narrator of Stand By Me?
Bob Saget.
Was that
Oh no, he's the Wonder Years.
what he was?
He
Bob?
wasn't the Wonder Years. You're thinking of How I Met Your Mother.
Oh.
No.
I'm going to end it right here because I don't think I need to say any more right now.
Well, I got you. So
No, it's John's turn.
oh, my fault. Go ahead.
All right, gentlemen. So it's a story of 4 kids who come from different backgrounds, right? Who are in different classes in their school. Okay? But it's a story about friendship. One of them, Gordy LaChance, his brother just got killed. Okay? Now, at his home life, his parents, shit on him. Okay? Because Gordy is not his brother, and he never will be. So then also you move on to Chris Chambers. Chris Chambers comes from a terrible background. Okay? Like just an abusive father, all that stuff. And he's actually trying to be a good person. All right. Then we have, by the way, I'm not even getting the actors who play these because let's be honest, we already know that. You have Teddy DuChamp, right? His father stormed. Come on, is that not an iconic scene? My father stormed the hill and stormed the beach at Normandy. My father says, and you're a loony. Held his ear to a thing. And this is what they talk about as friends at the young age of 12. That Teddy LaChance said his father put his head to a goddamn stove. All right, and they just talk about it. This is where they come together as friends. Okay, and then they find out that this fella that they hear on the radio had passed away, and hit by a train, everything like that. They're gonna go find him, and you go through it, and you find out through the story how each person feels how they actually feel about their journey to get there. It's like, dude, do I really want to see this dead body? Do I really want to do this? Do I really, really want to get there? Powerful drop in by John Cusack as Gordy's older brother. There's so many iconic lines in this thing. Wish the hell I was your father. There's so many things about this that you learn as a person, as by watching this movie. And Nicholas was wrong. Yes, Richard Dreyfuss is the commentator, right? And the movie ends. And the movie ends with one of the most iconic lines, in my opinion, that I've ever heard. It's like, I've never had the friends that I had when I was 12 years old. Jesus. Does anybody? And I didn't even go into Kiefer Sutherland. I'm dropping the ball.
Sorry, Nick already dropped it for you.
Yeah.
Well,
when Bob Saget was the
he was a Wonder Years guy. I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't. That was Daniel Stern.
He still wanted to use the.
Somebody mute him. Fuck, man. I was getting ready to drop this big quote. Does anybody have friends with 12? And you rolled in with that wrong thing again, you motherfucker.
All right, so you ready?
Oh, come at it.
So I want could you put everybody up on the screen because I need to see John's face when I hit him with this one.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
I need to see John's face.
Give me a second.
All right. So let me go ahead with my spiel. So basically, like Matt said earlier, that Breakfast Club was iconic because it was like the coming of age of students, and then at that time you could relate to all those kids that were in the movie. You have the jock, you have the nerd, you have the weird girl, you have the princess girl who everybody loved, and you got the weird dude. You got the nerd dude, weird girl, and the goth boy, whatever the boy he was. So that's like a whole relatable thing for on the Breakfast Club to everybody who went to school. Also, throughout that movie, they did childish shit that we all did before in school. So it's more of a how we relate to which one do we relate to. So when you sit there and you look at the movie, maybe you might relate to the jock more because your parents want you to do this and go to this school and stuff like that. Maybe you're the weird kid. You just your parents don't even talk to you or let you or talk about school or whatever. You just do what you want to do. You might be that prissy girl, the girl that their parents put her on a high pedestal and she's going to the best colleges in the world and stuff like that. and it's a relatable movie. So that's why I believe that's a great movie, because it's a relatable movie. Also, my boy John was talking about how iconic some of these some of the stuff in Stand By Me was, but it's not as iconic than the Breakfast Club. As you notice in the Breakfast Club, they also use that in a lot of cartoons. Man, I can't even hardly talk. So they use that in a lot of cartoons, such as you remember how he walk off when at the end of the movie, how he walk off, he put his fist in the air like that. So you've seen that on a lot of like what's the name of the daggone TV show? The Family Guy. You've seen a lot of stuff of that of a Family Guy. That's more iconic than Stand By Me, because there's a lot of stuff that relate from the Breakfast Club. Even the little thing like this, when the dude do like this, you've seen that on a lot of stuff. Yeah, you've seen that on a lot of rock and roll stuff. You've seen a lot of that on iconic.
Relating that to that is a little bit much. That was that's Ronnie James Dio. Let's be.
But I'm just, I know that. Okay, I know Dio did that. Yeah, I know Dio did that. But you know, what's the guy who, the principal, he was always doing that the whole time. And then you have, like I said, like John Hughes, correct? John Hughes, that's his name.
Yeah.
Every person that you see in there became an iconic figure in every movie he played that he directed. So,
yeah, but everyone in
I didn't trust the actors because Nick did. Look at the actors in that fucking movie.
Which movie?
Rob Reiner did Stand By Me.
I know all the actors.
So they fucking.
So
and if you want to go sound like that, all you gotta do is when the night has come. I'm thinking of 4 kids walking down the tracks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
and
what do you think?
If you're gonna say that Breakfast Club, yeah, don't you forget about me.
Yeah, what do you think when you hear that song?
Yeah.
No, it's fair.
What do you think when you hear Stand By Me? Rob Reiner directed that movie. Rob Reiner did fucking God damn it. The Princess Bride. Like Rob Reiner did all these other movies. So it's kind of even when it comes to that. But who became more popular? I mean,
you can't judge movies
It's a real
that's a fair point, man.
You can't judge movies on what the actors that played in it became.
Well, then tell your partner not to say that. Because he just said, that's what he just said.
I'll just
so
okay.
This is a toss-up. This is a real toss-up. I'll be honest with you. It's a toss-up.
But the reason why I said about those characters, because if you notice that in every other movie that they played in, they played the same iconic character from The Breakfast Club. Molly Ringwald.
They don't have any range. That just means they just continued their shit.
Well, that's not true. Emilio Estevez went to a wrestler, becoming Billy the Kid. So.
Say that again.
Emilio Estevez went from being a wrestler to being Billy the Kid in Young Guns.
Yeah.
You know, like there's not this art like on our side. Will Wheaton, no, he never really got famous. But if you look at again, I think what happens, in my opinion, with those 4 core individuals, and how it ends again, and now I'm overstepping my fucking range because we're out of it now. If you remember how it ends, with them talking about it, you have fucking River Phoenix's character who was trying to get away from being in a smart class. No, he didn't steal the money, but he did. He actually stole the money, you know? But they accused him of that, but he did not do it. The teacher took it, knowing that knowing that they could just blame him because his family was fuck-ups. You know what I mean? And then how does he end? He becomes a lawyer, and he just tries to make peace. At the end of the movie, he steps into a fight and gets knifed in the neck, dies almost instantly because he was trying to be a better person, and they never gave him a chance because of his family background, because of fucking eyeball the chance. or Eyeball, whatever the fuck his last name is, because of Eyeball. Like, I mean, with fucking Kiefer Sutherland, like wrong with them like that. Like, not today. I'm big. You got the biggest dick, biggest one in 3 counties. Like there's so many iconic things there. But I mean, if you look at how it ends, like they tried to like show how each person was trying to make a better, progression of themselves.
So, in the opinion of the crowd, which is the better movie?
Stand By Me with me.
I'm sticking with Breakfast Club.
Really? All right.
Yes.
Breakfast Club.
Really? I'm gonna have to go Stand By Me. I'm sorry. Like
That's
I've
great.
watched
Okay.
that. I've watched
That's
that
fine.
one
That's
4 times, and it related to me more times.
I've watched it 4,000 times.
That's great. That's
I
fine.
think that.
That's fine. Tied. So it's fine. Y'all up, right? They won, right? Or did they win?
Yes. They take it 4-3.
Okay.
No, it's just a
All
tie,
right.
isn't
So
it?
congratulations. No.
No, but this is great.
Yeah,
I think we
won.
should. I think we need to push on
Hold
this.
on. Hold on. No. We're not done yet.
We're not done.
The candy.
The candy doesn't play because it's not a tiebreaker.
Yeah. I said we was
Because you guys
going to do that with the tiebreaker.
So I think
But we won the candy one anyway, hands down.
Oh, 100%.
I think the B side of the films wins. But I think we're all like, I think this, what's so great about this is that we've all been kind of like torn between the movies that reverse each other. And I think
I had to fight for movies.
dope.
I had to fight against movies that I like.
Right. There weren't any blowouts in this.
Yeah.
Dude, this
movies I love.
Right, yeah. Like,
Other than Miss Doubtfire, there wasn't a bad movie in this thing.
Yeah. And that's what we were talking. That's what we were talking about pregame. Is like we're arguing against movies that we love.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
And I think this is awesome. I think it might even be fun to switch the fucking tapes around and fight against each other. But we should come up with different movies that everyone loves. Like it's really hard to fight against 90%. I mean, a couple of them are like fucking who cares, but there's a lot of them that are like, yo, we like, this is our childhood. Like these are things we love. And dude, this is the most fun I've had on our podcast in the last 6 months that we've had it.
Like I said, I said, who's winning the 7-game series? The Richmond Oilers or Lincoln High?
Right, and there's a million places
I was expecting
this.
Big T. I hear back from Big T on that one.
Like I was saying in the pregame, let's say we do a toy tournament, and all 4 of
Lincoln
us
High all day, right, Big T?
Let's say all 4 of us throw out 4 of our favorite toys growing up, and we all sit down like this, and we do a snake draft from all 16. And we all draft our picks from that list of 16.
All right.
And you have to defend your 4 against everybody else's.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm afraid to be against Big T because he's a toy expert.
Well, it doesn't have to be toy. I mean, you could do that for
just
colors of the rainbow if you want.
Why? Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think we're all in agreement that every movie in this, is like incredible. And
other than Mrs. Doubtfire.
You're really rubbing that in there. I had to fight to the death for that fucking movie, right, guy?
I finally have pity for you.
I'm an easy guy to find.
You guys are wild.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out that it was down to the wire, and without the little extra things we did with the switching out and all that shit, that it really actually it's really 50-50.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest.
Big T's rolling his eyes. He's real upset. It seems like.
Oh no, I'm good. I was scratching my head. That's why my eyes was rolling back of my head.
No, dude, Big T, I do really want to know, who do you think would win? The Richmond Oilers or Lincoln High in a 7-game series? I put out that meme earlier to all of us.
It depends, man.
It's got to be Lincoln High, right? Jesus Shuttlesworth?
Oh, no.
Nick, do you even know what I'm talking about?
No.
I sent the meme earlier. There's 2 movies, Coach Carter, and then He's Got Game. So it's like a meme of who would win in a 7-game series, the team from that movie against the team from this movie.
Coach Carter.
It's the Richmond Oilers against Lincoln High. Lincoln
busy,
High dominates, in my opinion, but
who got Busy B on their team?
yeah, they did have Busy B because he gets busy.
Yeah, Busy B. Busy B got the defense, yo. Busy B got defense.
Roll call.
The only player was on there was Jesus Shuttlesworth. That's the only player.
Yeah, but it's Ray Allen. I mean,
Yeah, but that's the only player. That was the only player they had.
it's true.
Next movie we need to talk about is Sandlot. I ain't to talk about Sandlot in a long time.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I put that up there. It's Babe Ruth Day, dude.
Yeah.
By the way, did you ever hear what happened to fucking? I got down a rabbit hole after I sent that to you.
Yeah.
Fucking the guy Mike Vitar, the guy that plays Benny the Jet. He's like an LA firefighter. Google that son of a bitch. Like he they basically killed the guy. Like the guy was like there was a like Asian fellow like walking. He was at his grandmother's house in LA, just like giving out candy. And the dude and his friend, another firefighter that was obviously roided out of his head, fucking like started following this dude. There's 6 videos out there. Dude, they basically took him down, like chained his hands behind his back and put him in like what I would call a scarf hold. Like it's not a pleasant choke, and held him there for like seconds. Yeah, it's like you can't do that, bro. And yeah, and then both of them got nothing. Then it's Benny the Jet.
They got no jail time at all.
Nothing. They're both firefighters in LA. Like I mean, the videos are right out there, dude. If you Google it, like. It's like, what the fuck? And then, because the one guy has him in like a straight up scarf hold, which I mean, that's one of a move I use. And then Benny the Jet Rodriguez, Mike Vitar is like, he's like fucking on his, like kneeling on his chest. 2 other dudes are holding him down. But it was just because this guy was happened to be at his grandmother's house, 24-year-old grad student walking through there. It's just an Asian fella. And they're like, why the fuck are you in my neighborhood? And these guys basically, like, he has like, he did die, but he came back. But he has like total brain fucking shutdown and stuff like this. I didn't even see it. I just happened to be in like a rabbit hole when I sent you guys that. Yeah. Huh. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with these dudes?
Bro, did you talk about this last time? I'm in deja vu right now.
No, I didn't talk about this. I didn't even know about it. No.
Yeah, first I heard of it.
Okay, so that's deja vu for me.
Yeah, because when I sent you guys that, I was like, oh, what the fuck are these guys doing? And then I just happened to like Google Mike Vitar, and I was like, holy shit.